In a world where strangers are losing memories, these unlikely heroes will band together to find the truth and do some really awesome stuff. We are the Unfortunate Sons!
Fat. You are fat. Sorry.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another session.
Please start it right there. Fat. You are fat.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to another session of TPK's Unfortunate Sons. Yeah. So, unfortunately, the Unfortunate Sons died in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And so they're not going to be here. We all have new characters. What are y'all's new characters?
My name is Flumble McFlarkenthing.
My name is Bingle Bob B.
My name is Beginald.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
You.
It's crazy.
You jokester, you.
But before we start this session, let me just
39
say a couple
buried,
things.
0 found.
Oh my gosh.
Why did you say that? Before we start the session, let me just say thank you for watching us, or listening to us, in fact. Hopefully one day you can watch us. Maybe one day we'll have cameras set up for you to watch us.
Yay.
But thank you for listening to us on Spotify or YouTube, wherever you're listening. If you want more TPK information, make sure to go follow us on tpk.dnd or at TPKDND podcast on either Instagram or X.
Yes.
Ball State!
Ball State!
That's not
But yeah, make sure to go check us out. Make sure to go check us out on those social media platforms if you want more news. Oh crap! I've been forgetting to post on Twitter or X. I need to do that more. Sorry. If you want more news, make sure to go check us out on Instagram as the place to go. But I will try to post on Twitter more. What else? Our song. What's up?
We have a song on Spotify. It's called Unfortunate Sons. And if you like the song that plays at the beginning of this podcast, you can save it and show your friends. And please.
Maybe.
But it's on everywhere that you can find songs, including Snapchat and Instagram. I don't know how it got on Snapchat, but it's there.
It's on Snapchat.
It's on Snapchat. Yeah, you know. It's also tied to some radio station in somewhere. So if you're listening on the radio and you hear a just know that it's us.
That's us, guys.
Okay.
Also, just a quick shout out. This is unsponsored, by the way. But I use this music program called Pocket Bard. And Pocket Bard basically has a bunch of stream-friendly music that I can use and not get copyrighted strike. And it has a bunch of D&D soundboards and everything. So make sure to go find them on your app store or wherever you find apps and stuff. And download them because they're great. Yeah. Other than that,
We're so good at that, guys.
Yeah.
the seal when he gets a fish.
Or. Oh, y'all don't even know.
Other than that, is there anything else?
Share!
Oh my gosh.
For all of our lovely listeners at home, share the podcast with your friends, your family, your loved ones,
Yeah, your grandma.
everyone you know.
Grandma, Nana.
Grandma Nana might get turned up to some unfortunate signs. You never know.
And the two people that might be listening, we know who you are.
We
know who you are.
We know. We
Barely.
know.
We know exactly who you
We
are.
know exactly where you are. Who you are.
Who you are. Definitely who. Not where.
Okay. Is there anything else anybody has to say?
No, I think we're good.
I think hamburgers and cheeseburgers go well with fries.
All right. If that's all, let us begin this episode of TPK's Unfortunate Sons.
Fire everywhere. The world of Shakradai is... I don't remember the rest of it.
Shut up.
I know
Shut
it's,
up.
I know it's a... So grab some bumble nuts, too, as I tell you the legend of the Unfortunate Son.
So,
Oh, I'm gagged. All right. So. Stop! They hear that. They can hear that.
that's actually
You
really
know what
loud.
that sounds like? No, that's me screaming.
No, never mind.
Do you know what that sounds like? Stop that!
He's been sitting over here for the last 5...
I
Massaging his
Relaxing.
I'm
his
trying
face.
to relax the jaw.
know, but I don't know.
Getting into it.
What do you mean relax the jaw? You could have done that before. We started recording.
He's cooking.
Okay. So, Unfortunate Sons. I know you didn't do that. You just stop. Oh my word.
Sorry, guys. We're on
Yeah, a
something
little
today.
sporadic.
We had lunch.
Yeah,
Usually that
we
doesn't
ate
happen.
beforehand.
They typically don't feed us.
Like we're trapped in the basement. Make us record D&D podcast.
TPK
that's
is
how we-
locked us here.
That's how we make the games.
Please.
Oh.
They don't feed us. Okay.
Okay. Get
Stop
it out.
it.
Get it out.
Alright.
Get it out.
Are we done?
Busted.
Okay.
Okay.
On the when it like does the words to the thing, we're gonna keep saying that. It's gonna be like prostate. And I'm like,
I hope
trying to
not.
figure out what the frick why was it prostate.
So, Unfortunate Sons, you just got out of prison, and destruction has wreaked havoc over the entire city. And now you find yourselves in a sewer, in the secret passageway that's now blocked off, with a couple of unlikely people with you. Looking around, just give her a little refresher of what it looks like here. You see it's very mossy, very overgrown here, very different than the sewer. It's not wet, anything, there's no water coming through. This place looks a lot more refined in a way. You see a lot of stone tiling on the ground that's broken, mostly, and has cracks and stuff and vines, but still a lot more elegant than the sewer that was outside. Or not outside, the sewer that was in the place where y'all were just at. You see the ceilings right here are about the same height and the walls are the same width as the sewers. But you see, y'all just had your conversation and Elijah was whispered something, and Snips is now leading the group down along a dark hallway. It's completely pitch black, by the way. No lights are in here. So,
I'll proc light, just to kind of give some
well,
extra oomph.
how many times can you proc light?
It's a cantrip, isn't it?
I can only proc it once at a time.
Remember, you put it on the stone of
Mhm.
the blocked entrance, just to remind you.
Yes.
Because that was 5 seconds ago in D&D time.
In-game time. Let me just make sure on that. But I would like to re-proc it. Yes. So the other one goes away.
Elisha's gonna like turn and kind of like scaredly. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Scarefully. That's not right.
No, it's
No,
close enough.
I don't think that
He's
one
a
was
little, he's a little spooked. And
Yes.
He's gonna turn around and just kind of like look at the caved-in entrance. Maybe like walk over and like, I'm assuming it's just like rubble has like collapsed it, like almost like a
Yeah.
landslide, but it's stones.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like so fixed right now, it would be extremely, extremely hard to like where before it was like a little bit of rubble that they could dig through, now it's like completely fallen in.
Yeah, he's just gonna kind of like walk over and just kind of stare at where the rubble's like fallen, and then just kind of shrug it off and follow the pack.
How many people do we have with us? Was it just...
So you have Snips, Orem. You have Snips, Orem, Egos. Stop that. Egos. You have the 2 people that are being carried right now.
Yes.
And then you have 2 other individuals. You have one bigger dude. You notice like he's kind of half orcish. He kind of looks more human-esque, but mostly half orcish. And then you have a human girl. Those are the 2 that collapsed. That were basically like kind of
Convulsing?
yeah. That what's his name did the thing. Reginald did the thing to them.
Wow. 19
and-
sessions in.
And what's his face did the thing.
And they're being carried by what appears to be another human man and another human woman.
Then I follow just right behind...
Not human, woman, half elven woman.
Gotcha. I just follow right behind... Did we get any... The ones that fell down, they were the ones that had the weapons, right?
They
Or
all
did
have
they not?
weapons.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay. Cool. Then, then I'll just follow behind Snips and, just watching over everybody.
Okay.
Reginald's gonna kind of stay towards the back of the pack with his little lantern. I say lantern, you know what I mean? His little light coming from his staff.
Yeah.
Just kind of try to stay away from people as he just kind of walks. Kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Staggered
Yeah.
a little bit. Kind of walking through the yucker sewer.
As you begin walking down, all of y'all make a perception check.
First roll of the new campaign, guys. That's what I get. 5.
5.
13. 4.
You 2 are more distracted, but you, Reginald, notice the elegance of this place. It's very, like I said earlier, very refined. The sewers are very clumped together like bricks, stacked upon bricks just to make something. This area looks more like, well, like when they were making it, they wanted it to look nice. And the tiling, the walls, as you begin walking along the walls, you do notice like overgrown moss and some vines in some places, but which is strange with the lack of sunlight. but you notice like engraved swirls around the walls as just interior design. As you continue down this dark path, now being illuminated by your light staff.
I'm trying to remember if I have a highlighter with me.
So, after walking down a little bit, people pushing through, there's not a lot of talking. Ethereal, you're towards the front of the crowd. Elijah and Reginald's towards somewhat the middle back, like staggering a little bit, and then Elijah's towards the back because he was the last one to leave. Ethereal, you feel, you start seeing somebody walk up to you. And it was Orem. Hey. He kind of like taps on your shoulder really fast. I saw what you did in there. You changed.
Oh.
You as he kind of like looks around, and you see a somewhat smile grow on his face for a minute as he says, "Are you one of the a beast changer?"
I mean, I can. I have family who had, that kind of, I don't really know how it works. It's some kind of beast,
Oh, so you're from the north. That's what you are.
Mia, are you... Do you have the same kind of ability, or...?
I am what they would call a beast changer up in the north. So you have all the magic and stuff too. Like in tuneness with nature and things like that.
No, not really. Not too in tune. I really just... I learned a little bit from this guy when I was in prison. Before the prison of purple.
Oh,
Yeah,
you were in prison twice?
yeah, it was a long story. But yeah, there was this other guy who had the same, kind of thing, and he told me there was a lot of people like us. But he kind of showed me how to use, that side of myself.
Yeah, why didn't you go fully into it?
I really don't know. That's apparently as much. This is all I'm able to do. I don't really understand the process too much.
Where are you from?
Silithan. Do you know Silithan?
I think I heard of it, but so you never been to the tree?
Do I know of the tree?
Well, history. Well, you don't have your memories. You don't remember nothing.
It was a trick question.
You think you
The DC
remember?
was 35.
No, I've never heard of the tree. My mother was part of some kind of nomad group. I was young when she was alive, so I didn't really know, or when I knew her.
Yeah. Like, what kind of nomad group were you like?
some type of. I think they kind of believe the same thing, like very in tune with nature, but I don't know. She really didn't talk too much about it.
Huh. That's interesting.
Okay. Well.
Oh yeah, I'll just log back.
Okay, yeah,
that's fine.
That's awkward.
Yikes. As he just backs up next to you guys again.
I'll shout to what's your face? Snips. And
Snips is right next to you.
oh, there you are. What is this place?
She have to go to different characters. As you kind of get closer to Snips a little bit, task her that. She's very direct. What was once the very like erratic, like very like all over the place kid, especially when in prison, has like a straight focus now, and it's like pointed down the hallway, just continuing to follow. Which y'all haven't been walking a long time. Just there's just space I gave for talking. But as you ask this, she kind of you get to what appears to be like a crossroads, almost, or not a crossroads, like a fork in the road, and she turns and continues to walk down. It's hard to explain. I'll tell you when we get there. She's like trying to get faster or walk faster.
Okay. I just follow.
Is there anything else anybody else wants to do? Not you.
Cries in the corner.
This is why I don't know if I took this note as Ryan or if I took this note as Reginald, so I'm not going to do anything about it.
What now?
About Elijah having beef with egos. I don't remember if I took that as Ryan or if I took that
think
note
you
as
took
Reginald.
that as Ron. No, you took that as
Did I take that as Reginald?
because he told you at the last session, at the very end of last session, he said egos is what it is.
Alright. Then I'll kind of nestle up to Elijah. Hey, yo. Elijah.
Oh, yes, Reginald.
You said Egos was bad news. What do you mean by that?
He's giving me some very... I don't know how to describe it. He's giving me very odd feelings. I catch him staring at me randomly, and he just kind of runs away. I've never met him before, talked to him before. I just want to know what another one like me is doing here. But he's just so scared of me. Couldn't possibly tell you why.
And you can't commune with him. Okay. He's a different fellow. So I would not take anything he does to you personally. I just don't think he knows how to respond.
When he was being dragged down into the ground, I reached out my hand to pull him up. And instead, he looked at me as if I was a demon. He was scared for his life as he just crawled on the floor beside me to get away from me. But with you and Theus, he's fine.
I mean, he was being dragged down to oblivion.
It's just best. I think it's best and smart to just stay away from him for a while. And let's just hope he stays away from me. And he's just gonna kind of not ignore Reginald if he says anything else, but just kind of like walk just a little bit in front of him, like he's trying to leave the conversation, but not like. But he still wants to listen if Reginald says anything.
Reginald's just gonna kind of, seeing that Elijah's getting a little antsy about it and kind of leaving that conversation. He kind of goes to say something before he just kind of gives like a discerning glare before kind of just falling back behind everyone.
And as Elijah steps forward, he's going to find Egos in the crowd and just keep staring him down like he has been.
Do I notice this?
Make perception. Are you doing it stealthily?
No. I'm not hiding.
Yeah, you notice it. If he's not actively trying to hide it, it's easy for you to notice him. Especially since he's right next to you. And he just walked up.
It's just, we gotta stay away from him. Just turn, look immediately.
Keep my eyes on him.
Anything else anybody else would like to do? Let's just keep walking. So, as you turn the corner, turn a couple corners walking down. Like I said, it's not a long hallway. I was just leaving space for y'all to talk and stuff. Y'all's conversations happen like at the same time, basically. You turn the corner, walking down a little bit farther. You start to see the area around you is more broken. A lot more rubble has fallen. A lot more of the tiles are broken. Y'all make a, I guess, a general intelligence. All of y'all can.
Can I not? And
don't
just let
have
them
to.
roll? Okay, cool. Well, I'll try to.
He does not think.
Okay, well, it's a 6 minus 2, so that's a 4.
You're stupid.
Yeah, I know.
What'd you get?
I got an 18.
Oh, I got 6.
I'm actually
So-
smart this time.
I don't stat.
Strength is
Furia,
mine,
you kind of notice the room around you.
Ugh.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, viewers. I got choked up.
It's emotional, guys. It's a very beautiful room.
You start noticing the room around you. You've been in nicer places like this, nicer stonework. I mean, the city you used to live in was very beautiful. And you knew what old buildings looked like. This is like ancient.
Mhm.
Like, it's like barely holding together in a way. But this place is old. Like old as all get out. Nobody's taking care of this place down here. As you'll get further and further, you begin to see little doorways. They're open doors. You see some of them have ripped open, decaying curtains on them. Mostly black curtains. And you'll roll a perception. If you want. You don't have to.
I'm gonna
I'll take that.
re-roll this one.
21.
14.
4.
So you two kind of notice in these rooms there, you see what appears to be inside the rooms little stone like cutouts, not cutouts, like little stone extensions to wall on each room. And then you see what appears to be like almost a decaying, old, dusty, disgusting mat in the middle of the room. A bigger mat. Not like a placemat, or not like a rug, but like a placemat. That was placed right there for a reason. And you see this in what appears to be, there's like 5 rooms, smaller rooms that have this. As you keep going, Snips pays no attention to these places.
When you say stone extensions going from wall to wall,
it's like, like that. Do you know what? And this whole area is filled.
So it's just like stonework coming out of the wall.
Like
Yes.
a pillar kind of
Okay.
thing. Or
Like
Basic-
half of one.
Yeah, basic. Like there's a whole like.
like a stone just kind of
indent.
block coming
Yeah,
out
yeah.
the wall.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically.
Interesting.
I didn't know how better to describe it. As you go down a little farther, you see Snips climb up the wall, grab something, pull it down, pull something from her bag. As a torch lights up, she climbs back on the wall and hangs it on there, acting like she knew exactly where it was.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna kind of just peek into one of these rooms.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I just want to see if I can find any discerning details of the room. Was there a purpose for this room? Why is it?
Make a perception. Or sorry, keep going.
Why is there a thing coming out the wall of the mat? Like, what's it there for? Are there any like hooks on the wall? Like, was this a bedroom? Was this a kitchen? Like discerning details to maybe ID it as a certain room.
Okay. Roll investigation or perception if you wish.
I would do
Since you're observing.
Perception. Ooh, 17.
Okay. As you're looking around the room, you notice those swirly indentions all around the room as well as like some interior design. Now these areas also have the broken away stone. A lot of the stone indentions in the wall are broken to pieces in a lot of ways. Like decaying stone. There's moss everywhere. There's it's not great looking. It's hard to determine. You see a couple of what appears to be, what is that? Hangers, or not hangers, wall things where you can put things on the wall. Some of them look like they could be torches. Other things look like you can just hang whatever you want. It's hard to determine what these stone indentions are, but there are 2 of them. It could be a place for seating, a place to sleep, a place to rest. Anywhere. This place is small enough to be like a housing thing, where it doesn't look like somebody's office or somebody's like work area, but it definitely could be like a relaxing place for people to rest, stuff like that.
Okay. And there's several of these going down. Okay.
There's around 6 of them. But as you keep going down, you kind of leave the room. The rest of the people are kind of looking. The 2 other people holding the dudes that are unconscious are just walking along with Snips while you guys are kind of Egos and like Orm also looking around. Egos or Orm kind of leading Egos. You see Snips dip into a farther room that appears to have a bigger archway. This way, as she calls to you.
As we're walking, I'm just gonna kind of look around, kind of admire like some of the architecture going on, just kind of investigate to see, like, take in all the details, and I'm gonna try and remember and see if, namely the swirly like indentions of the wall, if anything is sticking out to me as familiar.
Okay, roll history.
Your
You
stomach?
heard that?
14.
14. Nothing's extremely familiar now. It just looks like interior decorating, something to make the rooms look nice is what you can interpret from it, but nothing super familiar yet. As you get farther into the place, you enter this big archway room, and you see a couple of these archway rooms. This isn't the only one, but she leads you into the first, unless y'all would like to explore the other ones first.
Just kind of peek through as we're going down. Trying to take in all the details.
One of the first ones you look through, you kind of notice this. This isn't the one she walked into. The first one you kind of notice, it appears to be, make a general intelligence.
Natural 20.
Okay. This room, this first room you look into,
Architecture.
this first room looks to be some sort of lab. Because you rolled a natural 20, you can determine that with that intelligence check. As you're looking around, you see a lot of metal gear, metal work. You see a lot of those stone. You see a lot of those stone extensions everywhere. You see stone tables, but you also see what appears to be some sort of iron tables that are less decaying. And you see a lot of like iron work that's more like rusted, not decaying, but rusted.
Yeah.
You see a bunch of different type of glass and glass containers, glass bottles, stuff like that. Broken. Most of them are broken, or they're, they have something like moss growing in them. Not well kept by any means. But it does very much give the feeling of like this was a lab. This is lab equipment. This is some sort of research was being done here. Mm-hmm. It's hard to determine what the research was because of the equipment, but since you rolled a natural 20, you could determine like that stuff is, lab equipment. That stuff is somebody was doing something here. It could be alchemy. It could be medical work. It could be pretty much anything. Just, somebody's working on something here. Going into the room, Sips led you in.
Bro, you spawned a bag of Skittles.
What?
You spawned a bag of Skittles. I never saw you grab it out of the thing.
Oh, secretive.
As you walk towards... What? Did you give him something?
No. What?
You slide the candy.
What the heck?
He goes, oh, and it's watch his foot slide the candy bowl over underneath the table.
Yeah, gross. But as you walk into this room is a lot less lab equipment-y. There's still some stone extensions everywhere, but it's not very, you don't see a lot of the glass containers, you don't see a lot of the metal work or the rust anywhere. And as you walk in this room, it's actually lit up already. Snips has already lit up torches around the room. As you see, y'all make a perception check, all three of them.
I stop using the same D20s over and
12.
over again. 3.
5.
You've pretty much what you all generally notice is this place is well kept, like I said. What you see is on some of the stone indentions, you see a lot of cloth and what appears to be sleeping bags, sleeping where you see pillows and stuff laid out. You see a couple bags thrown about. You see a chest, a smaller chest, like a box almost in the room. You see a lot of scattered stuff and what appears to be almost a bean bag too, like a cloth bag.
They got beanbag chairs.
Of a lit room. You see a lot of the walls have been decorated in some sort of paint. They've painted the walls. You see dried paint brushes laying off to the side. This is definitely either some sort of hangout area or somebody. This definitely gives that vibe of like, oh, this is hangout. Elijah, what you notice in particular, looking around the room, this is appears to be a very safe area, a lot safer than the other rooms. It's less destroyed, it's less dirty, but even the walls are like safer. They're not, crumbling down. They chose this room for a reason, for a particular reason, or whoever chose it. It looks like a nice room, a nice little hangout area where a bunch of stuff is gathered. As Snips kind of turns around to the rest of the group, as she puts her arms up a little bit, gives like a half-baked smile. Like she doesn't want to really smile, but she does, and she's like, "Welcome to your home away from home. Just make yourself comfortable for a little while." As she starts going through a couple of her bags and stuff that are presumably her bags that she starts rummaging through.
I'll kind of walk around exploring like the room and the corners and stuff, and as I walk by Snips, I'll kind of just look over to see if any of my stuff
take a peek
is in the bag.
Make a perception.
Insight, not insight. Guidance.
Insight.
What did I say? Insight. Okay, that's actually pretty good, but I'm at guidance anyway because I want to be good at it. Holy crap. So perception? 19.
Very nice.
As she opens, she kind of has, as you begin looking around, you see a lot of like thrown out clothes a lot too. Like clothes all over the place, clothes out of bags and stuff. You get the image that she probably lives here, or somewhat. As there's clothes scattered about, you see bags upon bags. They're not nice bags, by the way. This isn't nice gear, and these aren't nice clothes that she has thrown out. A lot of the clothes are very raggedy, very torn up, that she's pieced together. Even the clothes she has on are very pieced together, like multiple clothes pieced together. And as you kind of go over to a big surlap bag that she has, she opens it up, kind of scattering things. You hear like equipment kind of move around, like bows and stuff. She begins searching through it. You do notice all three of your bags that contained your stuff, and she's not really paying attention right now, as she's just like scattering, like pushing through, looking for stuff.
I kind of just look. Excuse me.
Oh jeez, what? Sorry.
I just point
She
towards
kinda-
our bags.
She looks at what you're pointing at, and she like goes down a little comedically, and then she's like, yeah, don't worry. And then she like throws out your bags quickly. I didn't steal anything except all of your money is gone. She doesn't say that, but all of your money is gone.
Yeah.
You have to count it.
I didn't have much money anyway.
think I had.
What? No, I don't think I had any.
I had a little bit, but not.
I had 15 gold pieces.
You had 15?
All right. We'll take off those gold
I thought
pieces.
you had
'cause
more
they're
than
gone.
me. Alright.
As she kind of throws your bag, you three kind of. She's like, "You can take them. I didn't have time to
So,
really do anything with them. So, but
Are our
Yeah.
clothes in the bag?
Would
Thank you.
I mean, these are
as
good.
you looked in the bag,
Where
you
do I have
noticed
that?
that she basically only took your money.
The money. Yeah.
But your stuff and everything, like it's actually pretty neatly ordered in there.
would our armor and shields and stuff be in there too, or no?
No, because you left that at the prison. Isn't that right? No,
The armor and shields?
no, you left that at the first prison, right?
I mean, it got taken.
It
from
was
us
on us, so they
when Snips
took it
robbed
off of us.
So
So I don't know. We wanted to-
When did y'all take off your clothes?
when we
when we went to the prison purple, because they just tossed us in. I don't think they.
That's when you took off all your armor and stuff.
Okay, so the purple prison has
Tough.
our stuff, has our armor and stuff. What armor?
But everything that was in your bag is
Yeah.
there.
What kind of armor did you have?
well, I had some leather armor, but now I guess my AC is 10.
What was it? What was it last session when you were attacking?
Also, not 10.
Interesting.
Try to not think about that one.
Yeah. That's fine.
My robes.
Your clothes, everything that you didn't already have, everything that you didn't have physically on you that you took off.
Yeah. Okay.
All of that.
I do have my citrine back.
So everything that was in the bag, you still kept, but all your armor. Well, your shield. Where was your shield? Who had a shield?
Me. It would have been taken with.
Your shield would be in your bag with you,
Okay.
but not your armor, because you took off your armor when you took.
12!
11.
Anyways. Cool.
But
Wait, so the clothes we had on then wouldn't be in our bags because they would
the
still
clothes,
be
the
in purple
extra clothes you had.
prison. Okay, gotcha.
Oh.
Gotcha.
If you had extra clothes, I wasn't talking about the clothes you already had on.
Heard. I had fine clothes.
In your bag?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Same here. I also have fine clothes. I'll kind of walk kind of out of the room, kind of a hidey hole, and just to get changed back into.
As you start changing, you see Egos poke his head through.
Yo.
I'm assuming you give us our bags.
Yeah, y'all all got
Reginald.
your
Okay.
She kind of threw it out towards you guys.
Well, then I'm also gonna change somewhere discreetly.
You're able to find a place. I mean, there's a lot of them are staying in the room. But you're able to change easily.
Roll to change.
All of your weapons are still there. So Zachary, you have your axe and everything.
My wing.
My special.
Your
my
ring
special
is still there. Anything that was in the bag is still there.
Where
What ring did you have?
is
My
my
weapon focus.
Pegasus?
Your Pegasus is in the bag.
Is it actually? That's
Yes.
funny.
Yeah, when you saw it, that was not her.
You just saw some random.
No,
Person.
it's
You
not the-
threatened a child.
Boom! I really wanted you to do something. But with your perception, Reginald, before or after she kind of throws out the bag, since you rolled a 19, because that was pretty high, you do notice what Snips is grabbing. As you see her grab like a smaller bag, you see her throw her bigger bag away. And as she pours it out, you see it's a lot of old clothes again. A lot of old clothes and apparently junk that she doesn't really want. She gets a smaller bag, puts her crossbow around her hip. You see her like loading what appears to be some sort of ammunition bolts in her bag. Get another pair of clothes. Get a bag that's jingly a little bit. She shoves it in there. And then you see her grab what appears to be some sort of... What is it? She grabs... I lost it. A golden, almost pendant. This golden pendant-esque with a triangle and then what appears to be a bronze circle in the middle. As you see her kind of grab it, and she kisses it, and then she puts it in her bag. And then she throws the bag over her. So, you all go get changed.
Did the pendant look familiar?
Make a history.
21.
No.
Ooh, tough.
Sometimes I make you roll just to spite you.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You made me waste a good roll. I'm gonna go to make a saving throw here in a bit. It's gonna be a 1 and I'm gonna die.
But
Cool. Okay.
you, after y'all change and everything, y'all come back and get your hair fresh.
Hair freshen up, prestidigitation myself down.
Okay, is everybody ready to go?
Yes.
Elijah's just, before he walks out, he's going to, with his ring on, just dismiss the sword that he had.
Okay.
So now he just has an empty shoulder sheath.
Okay. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Did you not change into clothes?
So I did.
Oh, so you still have the Prison of Purple shoulder sheath.
No, I just had a shoulder sheath, like already in my bag, as part of.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey, I had a shoulder sheath as part of
There you
clothing. There was nothing in it all the time, but.
All right, let's go. She kind of like begins walking again. The group kind of following. The people that are holding the others are getting tired right now. Y'all make another perception throw.
6.
Oh, 6 too.
Unnatural 20.
Ooh, nice.
What did you get?
A 6 as well.
Oh. Going past the rooms, you notice there's a couple more rooms. Reginald, you easily notice this because you noticed the last room. You see another room that appears to be the same sort of lab-esque room. You see about 2 more rooms that are like that. Head down this long hallway. And then you kind of stay focused on the road ahead. Elijah, peering through, kind of checking out like each room as you go by, you find some more of those little rooms that I described earlier with the curtains and the placemats and then the little bedrooms. And then you notice 2 very strange rooms, kind of quickly passing by. Because you don't get a great look as you pass by. Because you're trying to rush through with snips. You see one room that appears to be a very bigger room than the bedrooms, but not like the laboratory rooms, with what appears to be something blue glowing inside, deep inside, in a statue. But you're unable to really determine what it is yet. Walking down a little farther, you also see another room, very similar to that other one. And it's very mossy with some mural painted at the back and some stone structure that you can't actually determine right now.
When I see the room with the blue light and the statue, I'm going to just kind of stop and just like... Because I'm assuming Elijah would be staying near the back of the group. So as they all just kind of walk on just a little bit, he's just gonna kind of quickly just walk over to the room and just like give it a little once over, just to look in, and then yeah.
Make an investigation.
9.
9. As you look around the room, you see a lot of more of those placemats everywhere, laid about, very decaying, very dusty. A lot of them are misplaced, moved around, unarranged. Then towards the back, and a lot of the room is mossy and destroyed a little bit. A lot of the walls are destroyed. You're unable to determine, especially with that investigation throw, what's on the walls, stuff like that. But you are able to see what appears to be on this pedestal. Towards the back of the room, there's a little pedestal kind of going up with what appears to be a blue skinny vial next to, basically in place, and what appears to be there's a skinny blue vial
Spit on that thing.
placed in what appears to be some sort of spider statue.
Elijah is just gonna kind of, out of fear of being left, he's going to grab the blue vial and leave the room. Kind of quickly, just like.
Oh no. The music stopped. Guys, I'm scared.
Bro just grabs vials.
The door closes behind you.
Oh no.
As all of a sudden,
No.
you see up in the corners, as gas starts filling the room. And we're going to take a quick break.
Oh my gosh!
My brother's cooked.
Bro! Let me check my spell list.
And we are back to TPK's Unfortunate Sons.
Immediately. Boom.
What a nice power chord that is. Hold on, let me write in my notes. I'm gonna die.
You two hear an immediate as you look behind you. Snips also and the rest of the group of people. What was that? As Oren kind of turns around, seeing the door that Elijah just walked through has sealed shut with a stone wall.
Just gonna rush up immediately. Trying to typical, like just patting on the door.
And there's no
Trying to find
like,
a place
open
to-
windows or anything around. It's just that door.
There's nothing. Okay,
Hey.
make an investigation.
Did I see it come down? Like, did it come down like that, or did it shut close like in the two pieces?
Come
Meet
down.
It was a
top
quick,
bottom.
like, quick slam.
3 for investigation.
Nothing.
I'll go to the door and slam. Elijah!
Elijah, you start seeing gas pour through little crevices in the holes in the wall, coming everywhere. This almost whitish gas. As it fills your lungs, can you roll a Constitution saving throw? As you start hearing, or
You're 3 for 3, buddy. You're 3 for 3.
as you start hearing, or as you start hearing that on the wall,
Is that a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
19.
It's so funny.
As the mist begins to fill your lung, there's gas. You're able to resist it as it's still pouring in everywhere, filling up the entire room.
I'm gonna drink the vial.
Okay.
In hopes that it does something.
Okay. You pop it open, you drink it. Nothing happens.
He's gonna
As you just drink it.
he's going to start walking up towards where he remembered the door being, and he's going to
I'll look over to Snips and I'll say, Snips, the door closed. What is this?
I don't know. I don't go in that room. She begins to like kind of go up to the door, looking around. I don't go into this room because I'm afraid it's trapped, and clearly it was.
I'll pull out my bag and I'll pull out my crowbar. And I'll hand it to you.
Okay. Oh, that's
Get down.
That's convenient.
Get down, and I'll smack you with a guidance.
Okay, and then I'll try prying it open.
Okay, roll a strength. Huh?
Ah! This is this one here. Alright. So 5 plus. Okay. So 9.
You're able to even pry open the stone.
Since it's a crowbar with leverage, you should get advantage on the strength throw.
Well, if I'm raging.
Crowbars get advantage on strength throws when you're using it to lever something open.
And that's why
Check
he
me on
reads
that.
the PHB.
Go ahead.
Atta
roll for
boy.
advantage. But you already used your guidance.
Yes, I did. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's okay. So it's just straight strength check.
Athletics.
Then 15.
You're able to pry it
little
open.
better.
You're able to pry it open a little bit, but the crowbar begins to almost snap, and you have to break
Okay.
away from it.
That's not gonna work.
Elijah, roll another Constitution saving throw.
Nat 20, 23.
You're still able to resist whatever's coming through your leg.
I'm gonna start just like I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the door, and just try and just like get a little just see if I can break it.
You're able to hit it. Roll damage.
Okay.
The door's pretty big.
Okay, nice.
It's a big door.
Where's my D10? Where's my D10?
Isn't that the one you were missing?
Good call. Good call.
Use a percentile.
Why?
That's a 30 damage.
I have an actual D10.
As you barely hit off a piece of this stone off the wall.
Oh my gosh.
What do you
Do we feel like a from the
do? It's barely like anything.
Alright, I'll start looking around for just if there's any levers, switches, any evidence of, something to open it.
Alright, roll for investigation.
Oh my gosh! This is a 5. You're having a great time.
You're unable to find any levers, anything.
Okay,
Any switches.
Are there any windows in this
No.
on this room?
I've already asked.
This is a stone room.
there's like no gap between the bottom of the door and the floor.
The slimmest of gaps.
Slimmest of
That
gaps.
he was able to put a crowbar in and pry.
So I saw him then like kind of bring it up a little bit.
A tiny bit.
Tiny bit.
Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to remember.
So if I laid on the floor, in theory I could see where they're standing.
No.
It's just a sliver.
Yeah, it was just a sliver.
You have to see where you go.
I have to be able
It
to
was like
see
a
spot.
sliver.
Okay.
Right, well,
What are you doing, Ryan?
I can't remember how this works. Reginald would remember, but Ryan cannot remember.
How well works?
I'm gonna pull out a magic bean.
You have those?
Yeah. I had
Oh,
how many of these left? I had 8 left.
here we go.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Wait, is that the thing that made you stone guy?
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, that's
Don't worry. I'm not gonna eat it.
Bad move, Bell.
So
Yeah.
where are you throwing it?
I'm gonna kind of place it underneath the door.
Okay. Roll a percentile die.
I find it funny that when you have
Just
a
1
problem,
percentile or like a D100?
Like the vial?
D100.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, do
Let's
both
just
of them.
Elijah's thing.
See what happens. What you got?
That is An 85.
The beams of wonder. Oh. They're doing good.
Something tells me an 85 is what we rolled last time.
I hope not.
My bad, guys.
Oh no.
We're here. It's okay.
We'll get out eventually.
We're just lost in this stone ocean.
That's crazy.
All of a sudden, you start, as you're able to kind of put it in the dust and rubble in the ground, in the dirt almost a little bit. You see as you start seeing yolk flow from the bottom of the door. And then out from the door, you see two vines that lay out two what appears to be yellow and bluish eggs on a vine.
Do I see this too?
You see yolk spilling from your side of the door.
What are you doing?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
What?
So
boy throwing
85
eggs at the
creates
door.
eggs.
Write that down. Write that down.
I don't remember.
But there's
what we
two
rolled the first
eggs
time.
still intact.
He just kind of grabs like,
13.
I'll pick the eggs and
You feel you're safe. As you begin to feel your entire chest close up. Your eyes begin to shake in a way. And you feel your body moving. As all of a sudden, in those tiny little holes spilling out gas, you see hundreds of spiders crawling out. All over the place. Crawling down the walls, going on the floors, getting closer and closer.
Am I allowed to do anything?
Yes.
Okay, now.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Would you say that all these things are within 10 feet of me?
Yes. Most of them. They're spilling through the walls. Yes, so yes, basically.
I would like to cast Arms of Hadar.
Okay.
Tendrils of dark energy erupt from me and batter all creatures within 10 feet of me.
Uh-huh.
Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. How do you want to do this?
Does it hurt you? So there's no effect to you?
Nope. It's
Any
just
creature in the area?
all creatures in the area.
So if you're in the area, it'll hurt you. That's how the spell would work. But you can cast it where it doesn't affect you, is what I'm asking.
But its range is self. Like from myself in a 10-foot radius.
Maybe it doesn't hurt you. I guess it doesn't. Wait a minute.
Because it just says you invoke the power of Hadar, the Dark Hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all
from you.
creatures within 10 feet.
I've
of
got
you.
you. Okay. So no, it
So yeah,
doesn't. As you do that, tendrils spit out from you as darkness erupts the area, slashing. As they still crawl and crawl. As you slash and slash, it's almost like they keep coming and coming out of the walls, getting closer and closer to you as you continue to slash desperately at them.
Elijah's gonna scream, "Help, spiders! Ah!" Would you like me to demonstrate?
Yes.
Help, spiders! Ah!
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
hear this?
Did he say spiders?
I think so.
Okay. I don't know what to do. Okay. I'll just keep on trying to lift it up.
That was slow.
Okay, roll a strength athletics check.
And I'll help him.
Okay, you guidancing him or helping?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm getting my hands dirty.
Gonna roll with advantage.
Oh, I need to-
Big money, big money, big money.
No, wait, let me stop.
Okay. This is just athletics.
Athletics.
Oh.
So 17.
You're able to pull it just a tad, but then it drops still.
There's got to be a lever or something around here, or a button.
You see Snips begin to look around too, as she's desperately like trying to figure out what is going on. You see Orem and Egos like looking desperately as well.
While he's thinking, I'm just still trying to
Okay.
like lift it up,
Um.
even if it doesn't do anything.
Uh oh. I've been told to be quiet.
Oh no. There you go.
As you are screaming out, as these spiders begin to crawl on you everywhere, you can almost feel them. Even though they're small and tiny, you can feel them everywhere. Their little feet, they're crawling. It's disgusting. And then you hear something.
What?
Who disturbs my place of worship? The darkness of Arms of Hadar completely disappears as you see the statue on the end with the vial at it. As the legs begin to grow out, bigger and bigger, as it begins to grow, and a body comes out from the piece where the vial was. As you see this almost feminine looking body in very silver and black armor with very gray slicked back hair and this dark drowish face with pointy, extremely pointy ears, longer ears than you've ever seen, and claws unlike anything you've ever seen. As she grabs the walls, flowing like mist around the room around you. Who are you?
My name is Eliana Stonesboro. And I'm just I don't.
She pulls you with the strength of, unlike anything else, almost warping you to another dimension as she pulls you closer to her pedestal. As the spiders fling off of you, now they're like swarming around you in a circle. You are not my kin, not my kind.
Sorry. Okay. I will gladly leave. Get out of your hair. Sorry. Help! Sexy Spider Woman.
Jeez.
So what are y'all doing?
I'm still trying to lift
Still
it.
looking for a place to anywhere that I can either pull or a button to open it, or maybe somewhere I can crawl in to get inside.
Roll investigation.
Can I see
Give
the crack in
self-guidance.
underneath the door still? I'm like just locked in with her. Awesome.
You were locked in with the spiders before that. But even now, the door closed as soon as he opens it. He doesn't have enough strength to pull it. It's a big freaking door.
14.
You're unable to find a switch or anything. As you examining all of the walls, trying to find any secret block, anything to get yourself entrance to the room.
Okay. Snips, how structurally sound is this archway?
I don't know. This is like 100 years. I don't know how old this place is.
If there's nothing around, I'm just gonna break it out.
It kind of just starts to form energy in his hand. You have one more chance to open that door before I start blasting.
Okay. How do we know if he opens the door, the thing that's in there won't come out?
I don't know, but we can't leave Elijah in there with him.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and do it one more time.
Okay.
23. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that's impossible. Yeah, no. Go for it.
What are you doing here?
I was chased by some. I'm sorry. I was being chased by some shadow demons, and I just ran into a room, and the door locked, and I'm sorry.
Roll a persuasion.
$14.
You disturb my place of worship by accident. You steal from me by accident.
Well, this place has been abandoned for hundreds of years, so I didn't think any.
Silence.
He's like crying. He's
She kind of
beyond terrified.
takes her long nail and like goes up your throat, like almost like a pet. As she yanks it, you feel a little trickle of blood flow down. If what you say is true, because today has been a good day of trickery and death, I will give you one choice. Answer my riddle, and I'll let you free.
Got a riddle, guys.
Not we! It's freaking -2 intelligence. Elijah's got a riddle.
As she swirls around you, still like mist, this spidery mist.
Am I still like.
You have like free, like you're free to move now. It was basically like she pulled you, and
Okay.
now she lets you go.
Okay. Let's do it.
I have to look at it. Listen closely to the riddle I tell. For if you don't, death will be well. Compact creatures consistently caught. Woefully widowed woven. A translucent templin tense and taut. Can civilized calmly cause cloven. What am I? I can say it in
Please, can you say it in American? Okay.
Compact creatures consistently caught.
Compact creature consistent.
Woefully woven. A translucent template. You cannot help him.
Yeah,
A translucent template. Tense and taut. Can civilize calmly cause cloven. What am I? And you can't look it up.
I just don't know. I just don't know what the word cloven means. I'm not here,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna.
I will give you 3 tries.
Creepy crawlies come crawling. Something about clothes. Can you say it one more time? Pause. Can you screenshot the words you're saying and just send it to me so I can read them? Because Trey's having a stroke right now.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I know it was woefully woven widows.
He's cooked.
That's what I'm saying. I'm so lost, bro. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh, that's so funny.
Freaking Sphinx over here.
Ooh, good pull.
Okay, I'm sending it to you. What did you want to do?
So anyway, I started blasting. I'm gonna just send one blast. What does the door look like? Is it just like a stone wall, pretty much?
Pretty much.
Compact creatures
Okay.
consistently caught.
So I'm.
But it was a heavy stone wall.
Yeah.
Like, it's heavy enough for, it's hard for Ethereal to lift it.
Seeing as there's at least some minute gap at the bottom, he's gonna aim for that, and just gonna just.
This is a lot of terminology.
Just blast. At the bottom of the door. Just one.
Blast what?
Like at the bottom of the door.
No, what are you blasting?
Blast
with?
what?
Eldritch blast.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Roll a damage. Because you kept just saying blasting, and I was like, did you roll 1?
Well, it's technically 5.
Oh.
It's 5 damage. Agonizing. Blast. But yes, I did roll 1.
Compact creatures consistently caught.
You hear all of a sudden, as you see little pieces, tiny pieces of dust flow through the door, and then your attention turns back to the Spider Woman as she's up in your face. Clock's ticking.
Compact creatures consistently caught. A waif. A waif. That's a homeless or neglected abandoned child. Woeful widow woven.
Oh, speaking of, I haven't done my
A
work.
translucent template, tense and taut. Can civilized calmly cause cloven. What's a cloven? Cloven definition.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting.
Oh, the past participle of cleave. To split. Okay. Can civilized calmly cause split. What am I? Compact creatures consistently caught. You said I get 3 tries, right?
Yes.
Can my first guess be a soul?
It's the way you ask for permission. You see a little smile grow on her wicked face. Yes, it can. And wrongfully, too. Little Sharakai, so far from the Black Maiden's blessing, aren't you? As she flows around the room.
Can that be my turn? Can it be someone else's turn now?
What are y'all doing?
After I blasted, what happened around me?
Nothing much.
Okay.
It like blasted the door a little bit, but it barely did any damage.
I'm gonna blast again.
With Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
Okay.
8 points. No, 7 points of force damage.
The stone comes off a little bit.
We might be here for a while.
Okay. I go up to Snips and I grab her by the arm and I say, Snips, you have to find. You have been down here for who knows how long.
Yeah, but I never go in there. Why would I go in there?
Look
That
for
scary
something.
spider statue.
Look
Guys,
for
can we
something.
stop yelling while I'm trying to shoot a hole through a stone wall?
Is there anything I can do?
You only have one arm.
Oh.
Yeah, frick you! You only got 1 arm. Okay. Oh my gosh.
All right, get off of me. Get off of me. Fine. As she
Compact
begins
creatures
running
consistently
around the
caught.
place looking for stuff.
Compact creatures consistently caught. A child. A homeless child, woeful, no wife, tied.
This was the worst person.
It's his fault.
Man, I'm
completely
trying
his fault.
so hard. Okay, translucent template, tense and taut, can civilize calmly cause cloven. Cloven? I said it out, Safari. What the frick is cloven?
You said it to separate. Past.
Split.
Do you know what it
To
is?
cleave.
I had to look it up.
Is the past participle of cleave.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's so funny.
This sucks.
Oh, you looked at the answer?
Compact?
No, I'm just like him
Compact?
walking through. I'm doing
Oh.
today's connections because I got to maintain my streak.
That's great.
A waif woeful widow
This is
woven.
entertaining.
Now this is a tongue twister. Holy crap.
We're gonna memorize this.
I'm dead. I'm so freaking dead, dude. A compact. Okay. We're so cooked, guys. A jail cell?
The DM has completely
That's
made a
so
180 in his chair, and he's just looking at the wall.
He is in quite despair right now.
Wait, she's a spider!
He
Yes.
said jail cell.
Frank, dude, it finally clicked! Dang it! Okay.
As you see the mist around you begin to go out, you see more spiders begin to appear, getting closer and closer to you. As they start crawling on your legs, now your body is starting to tense up, where you're unable to almost move in a way. Your final guess. Where's your kin now? You disregarded us when we needed you. But where's yours? White and pure of skin, but fault in error. As she kind of scratches the top of your head, blood falling down your forehead. What are y'all doing?
Spiders don't have cocoons, right?
I can't help you. I'm blasting again.
It's a big door.
I know, but there's nothing else he's thinking of in the moment other than panic, panic, oh God, help, please, bam, poo, pow, 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 pow.
Felt.
You good?
No, I don't. I think my contact fell out.
Oh no.
Either that or it sucked up into my eye.
That's 10 points of force damage.
More stone is breaking off. A little bit more. It caved in a little bit now.
Nice. We're making progress.
I'm gonna go find it. I'll be back.
Are you not doing anything?
Huh? No, I'm just waiting for Sips to figure out or find something.
As it's now caved in a lot more, kind of making a deeper hole in the middle. I can't find anything. There's no switches.
Just look around the... Oh, there's got to be a connecting room or something maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. As you start hearing things clattering all over the place, things being moved, as you know, she is making a racket, trying to do something.
I'm so stupid.
One last guess. Sharakai.
My final guess. My final guess. Before I give you my final guess, can I ask you a question?
Make a persuasion.
Nat 20.
That's insane.
She waits for you to ask your question.
If I get this wrong, are you just going to kill me? Or are you going to harm the people outside of this room?
You are the only one foolish enough to steal from me. Your blood is the only one on the line.
Okay, second question. What was the vial that I drank? Was it just a blue shiny thing?
Cleverness was the deceit that was played upon you, Shadow Kai. For that was your token out of here. A lesser restoration potion to withstand the after effects of my gas. Only drinking it after you experience this moment with me could you escape. But you rushed into it. My drow, my kin, would know how to play a game with me.
I'm not your kin, though.
Exactly. You're one of them. Worked so well for a while, but in the end, all the game worth forfeit. How does it feel to know that you could have been great with us, but you didn't want to play our game?
What are you talking about?
Answer my riddle.
He's gonna start having a panic attack like he loves to do. Spider. A spider's web. It's a thing that spiders hold compact creatures in. There are widow spiders. It's not exactly solid, but you can see through it still, and it's tense.
The spiders begin backing off of your legs. As they begin backing off of your legs. You have appeased me, for you answered my riddle. For you answered my riddle just right.
He's still freaking the crap out. He's like going in and out visually.
I may be the god of trickery, but I am one who is just and true to my word. And as a gift in return for your fright and fear, I will give you 2 answers to 2 more of your questions. And then you can be free.
That's a quite generous offer. He's freaking out like crazy.
You see she's very pleased with you. In fact, you, not just you, but the game that was played with you. And that you figured out the riddle.
I would not have gotten there unless I had actually said jail cell. Because I was like, what else? And then I was like, she's a spider. A spider jail is a web. I was like, I should have connected it. I wasn't there. Anyways, get this off my phone. I hate that. That sucks. You said earlier I could have joined you. What do you mean?
You Treskiri. All of you.
Treskiri?
Treskiri. Treskiri. All of you would have been fine additions to my empire. But only a few of my kin follow them now. It's a shame, but they're just the sort needed to fix things. To fix the board that they have been given. A game of chess, in a way. One more question, and then those doors open to your freedom.
Trust Cody. And Borokai. What do those mean?
Everyone eventually reaps what they sow, boy.
Smell those for me.
Everyone eventually reaps what they sow, boy. For two are one in the same. The piece you've been missing is the piece you've had this whole time. A riddle of your own mind. Good luck, Elijah. What the freak? As she goes back, and as the mist dissipates from the room completely. As you see, kind of you still having your hands on the door, ready to blast. You see an Elijah on the ground.
Rush in and flip him over, get a pulse if I can.
He's alive. You see him breathing.
Is he awake or is he unconscious?
He's awake.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was. Never mind. Are you okay?
Elijah, what happened?
He's just like super heavy breathing and just staring up at the ceiling.
Okay.
And just.
It's all right. Now take the rest of the leaf I had, and I kind of mash it and I rub the oils over his forehead, like underneath the nose and on the back of the neck.
You just need a little peppermint.
A little peppermint, a little peppy. Make a medicine check. As you feel his heart race is beating faster than anything you've felt before.
12.
Well, okay. You're able to apply the stuff gently. Applied it fairly well, but he's still freaking out a little bit. Whatever's happening can't just be undone by some medical remedies right now.
Right. Talk to me.
He's gonna just kind of sit up, and he's gonna like immediately start like he's still freaking out, but like he
as he does that,
essentially strips, also just like making sure just like there's nothing on him.
As he's doing that, you two look around the room and like look at him. You don't see any spiders, anything on the wall, anything whatsoever.
Is the statue still there with the spider?
Mm-hmm.
Is my chest still really tight? Like, am I still under the effect of whatever?
Make a medicine check.
Because she said like the potion would help to fix it, but okay, it's cocked, but it's also a nat 20.
If it's cocked, you have to roll it again.
What do we call this, gents?
If I think it's a little cocked.
It is a little.
It's not flat.
Let's try one more.
It's like ever so slightly angled.
It was either
You could have just said not.
It was either a 2 or a 20.
You could have lied.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's
I don't need to lie. Medicine 4.
4? Just 4?
Just 4.
Oh, you're unsure. I thought you said it was good. I thought you said the roll was good.
No, I
No,
said
you re-rolled.
Oh.
He's a minus 16
To
to medicine.
You're unable. You don't know. You're unable to really determine if you're still under the effects. but your tight is still chest. But you know.
Your tight is still chest.
Your tight is still chest.
Hey, we'll write that one
That was
down.
Brian's face that got me.
Chest.
Your
tight. Your tight is still chest.
I was wondering what I said.
Yeah.
Your chest is still tight.
Oh my god, that was
Your tight
amazing.
is still chest.
My tight is still chest. Amen.
Your chest is still tight, but you were just having like a stressful, panic attack.
Yeah.
You see, you guys, you two see Snips run through the door and be like, "Did I do something? Did I open it?
I don't know. It just opened.
Did you press anything?
I don't know."
You see, Elijah's half naked, swatting
Whoa!
in his clothes.
Whoa!
Oh my!
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh!
I am a minor.
I-
I am 13.
Oh, you're an offender now. I'm sorry.
Did somebody say somebody's naked in here?
Oh! We're not in prison anymore.
Why are you so interested?
Oh, sorry.
I'll kind of
Alright.
just like hold on. Can I do that?
Let's.
Bear with. I'll just kind of like minor illusion. Just like a solid like stone like cube in front of us that's like 5 foot. Just it's okay. Give us 1 second. I'll just kind of hold that up. It's more so like he's kind of got his staff out and it's almost like a projector where it's like
Yeah.
there's like a light coming off the staff.
He's after he is completely naked, he's just looking around himself, really just like making sure, and you see him just like kind of collapse back to the floor, like sitting on his butt with like his hands propping him up, still just trying to calm down, and he's just like
I poke my head through the illusionary wall. Hey,
No! Oh, jeez.
Snips, do you have any water, like a canteen or anything?
I can go check.
Okay.
and he's gonna start putting his clothes back on, and with,
You see the hand
Oh, thanks.
poke right up.
and with every single like thing he's about to put on, he's checking it thoroughly and like
Yeah.
shaking
Hey,
it out and
hey.
like
Here, calm down. I just put the water in front of you. Just drink the water. Calm.
Sit down.
there's no spiders in this room.
No. There's no.
What?
Huh? No.
Listen.
What?
I need you.
We're rationing.
He downs the whole
Okay.
thing.
I
Never
need
mind.
you to just take a second. Look around you. What do you see?
We're in that room. Is the spider statue still there?
Completely intact. Nothing's wrong with it. Just as it looks when you came into the room.
As he sees it, he's gonna start just like
Whoa,
backing
whoa, whoa.
up just a little bit more. Just like,
Whoa.
It's okay.
Look at me.
Nothing's gonna hurt you.
Look at me. It's okay. You're fine. You're just having an anxiety attack. Now talk to me. Walk me through what happened.
I saw this room. It had a blue light coming from it, and I walked in and I saw this statue sitting above a blue vial, and I got scared that y'all were going to leave me behind and didn't notice I was gone. I had no idea what it was, but this place has been abandoned for years. I didn't think anything of it, and I took the vial, and right as it left the holster, this gas, this white fuming gas, started filling the room, and the door shut, and I shot at it, and I tried to find a way out, and nothing was working, and I guess it just got to me. And spiders, holy spiders, from every nook and cranny and crevice within the bricks of the walls came pouring out, thousands upon thousands of them, and I tried so hard to kill as many as I could, and they just kept coming and coming, and then that freaking statue over there, it turned into a spider woman thing. It floated around the room on like a mist, and it It made me solve a riddle, or it was gonna kill me.
Okay. You've gone through some sort of hallucinatory experience.
I did not hallucinate that. I promised. I promised it was real. And it was here, and I felt it, and they were crawling on my skin. And he starts, like, getting worked up again.
Look,
Okay. Ground yourself. Keep looking at me. Listen. You the statue. No, you didn't say anything about the statue, did you?
yeah.
Look at the statue now.
I know. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, I'm crazy, but...
Nothing is moving. But you said there was some sort of vial? Or some sort of blue light?
Roll a perception. Actually, what's your... Just roll perception.
Natural 1.
Keep going.
Do I still have the vial in my hand?
Yeah, you still have it. Or you dropped it on the floor, wherever you thought. It's still there.
Okay.
The vial is still there.
If I see it on the floor, I'll just kind of crawl over to it and just, like... Vial. Are there any, like, small little droplets in it at all?
Roll, just in general.
2.
No. You down like crap.
I got all in there. Like a communion juice.
You didn't say like a communion.
Like that 10-year-old grape juice
Yes,
they keep in the
sir.
basement.
Every
Holy,
crevice.
that stuff's gas.
So it's
Anyways.
basically wine at that point.
We have an addiction, guys.
Anyways. I was here. I drank it, I promise.
Okay. And did you drink it and then start seeing?
Yeah. But no. I was. The smoke was there first. I tried to just to stop the smoke, and it was starting to hurt my chest. So I drank the potion. And you think I'm crazy?
I don't think you're crazy. I think you were drugged. Obviously, you did something. That door came shut. I'm going to read between the lines here and say it was probably trapped.
The spider demon thing. It was a drow with super pointy ears, and it asked me a riddle, and it said that if I didn't solve the riddle in 3 tries, I would die. But if I did, and I did, it allowed me to ask it some questions.
Does any of that ring a bell?
Just roll. Give me your character sheet.
I'm going to go ahead and preemptively guidance myself as well. That is a 12.
Not extremely familiar to you. I mean, you definitely have heard people getting drugged, having experiences with supernatural creatures, having experiences with supernatural beings isn't past the believability.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't really know. Like, you've never heard specifically about this kind of instance.
Okay. And I have not heard specifically about, like, the spider person that he was talking about. With
With that role, you're unable to recall.
Okay.
And Elijah's going to keep rambling about just all that's happened in the last 2 minutes. And she said that because I solved the riddle, she was going to let me ask 2 questions, and then she'd open the door and let me out. And I asked her. She kept going on about how I was a Shadow Kai and she was a drow, and how I could have accepted her and her legion or whatever. And I asked her what she meant by that. And then I asked her what Borokai, and she kept calling me a Truskuri. I'm saying that right? Sure. She kept calling me Mistress Curry, and she was like that and Borookai mean the same thing, and that I'm trying to answer a riddle within myself, and that I should already know the answer, but I don't know the answer. But I'm pretty sure that everyone's just being super racist towards me because I'm a Shadow, and I'm pretty sure that that's just a name for our people outside of ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
And then she opened the door.
Breathe. Not like that. Breath in through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. Hold. And repeat that.
Okay.
What you saw was just a hallucination.
Yeah, hallucination, yeah.
You were obviously drugged by whatever this is. And that's it. You're fine now.
If I would have died, would I have been hallucinating that too?
I don't believe that you would have died. Having a hallucination can mimic an experience of that nature where you are sure that whatever it was that you were talking about was real.
Because it was.
Tell me more what happened.
I've told you everything. I don't know.
You said that you tried killing the spiders, right?
Yes. I cast the spell that accidentally killed the kobolds.
Where are the dead spiders in the room?
I guess when the spell ended, they all got taken with them. I don't know. There's not... Because all the tendrils that come up and they go. Maybe.
If you had killed the spiders, for as many as there were, as you say, there would be some carcasses in the room with us. Now, I don't know about the vial. If you said there was gas, or steam, or smoke, or fog, or whatever it was, then I'm sure that was the cause. Or who knows, maybe the vial was the cause. Whatever it was.
She said it was just a lesser restoration potion. To help with the effects of the gas.
Understandable. So it was the fog that made you hallucinate. And that's it. It was just hallucination. Just take a second, catch your breath. We can rest for a little bit before we get moving again.
You see Snips poke her head, like closing her eyes a little bit through the like black thing.
Oh,
I'm clothed.
I'll drop it.
Oh,
that's right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, we really shouldn't rest. We really need to go.
What's going on?
You don't remember when the whole entrance collapsed in
Yeah,
on
the
us?
thing-
And
the
we
thing-
could be
it-
collapsed in
it-
here, this
it-
tunnel,
Still collapsed.
like completely.
I didn't know if there was something happening in the moment.
What there was, like up on the surface.
They're also separated from the
in
other
this
two.
moment. Oh my gosh.
That we and also like the rest of our group was
Yeah.
separated completely.
Yeah. Yes.
Basically, her sisters and brothers are.
Are we still in Chakradai?
Yes. No.
Strawberry?
Yes. I knew what you meant.
I was like, what are we doing?
What aren't you telling us, Snips?
Wait a minute. Right.
Snips has a gun!
I'm 13 and I got a gun. Yes.
What are the gun laws
Yes. We're still in Strawberry. We're actually right under Midtown. So.
Okay.
But we really need to try and go.
I'll kind of
That should be good.
like hook Elijah by the arm and kind of just ease up with him.
And as he starts to get up, and once he's able to stand on his own, he's kind of just gonna like not trying to be rude, but just because he doesn't really want to be touched, he's gonna kind of just like move your arm away and just kind of be like, "Thank you, but I just need some time." And he's just gonna look at Snips. Go. Let's get moving.
Okay. Come on, everybody. She kind of brushes everybody. Orem, Egos walking, and other people walking. As you continue going down the hall. We're gonna take a quick break, real quick. We're gonna be back in just a second. Quick potty. All right, and we are back to TPK's Unfortunate Sons.
back.
And we got a bunch of candy too. Oh, gummy.
That's how you do it.
Wummy.
Beep.
So, you guys begin to leave the room, and as you were leaving the room, you do notice one thing.
Boom!
Those eggs are still there.
Oh, I already pocketed
Alright,
two
bro,
of them.
let's
Are you
take
pocketing both of them? Okay.
That'll be tomorrow's breakfast.
Okay.
We'll feed it to Snips.
Have this egg. So, you take the eggs, take two of them, and put them in your pocket. As you begin.
Does the yolk smell
Yes.
like chicken yolk, or does it just smell like anything in particular?
Like a duck.
It smells like kind of chicken yolk, but definitely not normal chicken yolk. Like it has more of a spicier smell.
Is it yellow?
It's like blue.
Oh.
The egg itself is yellow.
Exotic.
So we're definitely dying if we eat these.
Yeah. I say
I said. Now, I wasn't there when you did whatever you did to spawn these eggs, but what if we have baby dragons?
How many were there? Two?
Too.
Two baby
I don't
dragons.
know if that's a good idea.
They grew on like a tree, though. You said, right?
Not a tree, like a vine in the dirt, and they like spread out, but it got immediately crushed by the door.
Oh, hold on.
I had to lock in real quick.
I saw the face.
Well, let me,
All right. Well, let's keep her going.
As Snips begins leading you down the hall, you pass by some empty rooms that have like a pedestal inside them and a placemat. You walk by that room that had the mural, the black mural, towards the back. As she makes her way to the door, to the back hallway.
What was it a mural of?
Would you like to go back in there and look?
I was seeing if I could just like on the way past it, eye it.
You saw pretty much. It's hard to see from where you're at. You would have to go inside to look, but it was like black. You noticed black and like a white spot on the mural. And as you walk past the room, you notice placemats throughout the. Or not really. There's not placemats. You see a almost like an indent in the wall, like a hole in the wall, a little bit. As you walk past, as Snips is like rushing down the hall. She has a torch. No, she does not have a torch with her. As she keeps running. You go down the hall a little while, and then she starts stepping on rope. You see her. Oh no! As she scurries up, you get to a point where you see a complete, like, broken. I'm describing this wrong. I'm blanking right now. Wait, let me get a sip of water.
He's cooking.
So, as she begins to say no, you see her stepping on rubble as she begins to go up this long staircase. Well, not super long, but like a medium staircase. She scurries up it. This is the first staircase y'all have seen so far.
But does it look like a staircase?
Well, The tricky thing is, it does look like a staircase.
Mimic.
But it doesn't smell like a staircase.
Staircase mimic.
He's gonna eat us.
As she's like scurrying up it, you kind of get to a point where you also go up the staircase to see a very broken wall that's kind of almost collapsed but barely holding together. As she is like looking at it, oh jeez, and then she presses on some more bricks as they begin to glow, almost a purple glow, as she presses over and over and over. But it's stuck and it can't move.
Is it similar to what she did in the prison?
Yes. Very much the exact same.
Okay.
She's like, no! Oh, jeez.
What?
Damn it!
What's going on up there?
Our way is cut off. I don't know how to get back to the surface. This was supposed to lead us back to the prison, where we would have at least been on the surface now, but we're stuck down here.
Do you have any more of these little...
No, if I had some more, I wouldn't be freaking out like I am right now. Sorry.
Well, if we can just, we'll go up there, or I'll go up there, look through. So you said it was going, but it didn't go all the way.
No, like it's
No, it's
magic.
just
It's
jammed.
almost magically being held together.
Yeah.
Looks like it, but it's completely jammed. Very similar to the. Make an intelligence check. It fails immediately. You're stupid.
Oh, joke's on
Lucky
you.
for you, it's a 19.
Oh, it's a 19.
Yeah.
You can presumably guess that the building probably completely collapsed. And it probably, some part of, you don't know if it's the whole building, but you know, like, a part of the building probably collapsed to encave it where you can't just, swim through the debris.
Yeah.
It's stuck. Oh,
Ooh.
Can we see to the other side?
no. It's
Yeah, that's what I
completely
was trying to figure
closed. Like, even when she tries to press on the brick, it like, and you see some dust and bricks come through, but then it stops moving. She's like almost pushing through rocks, trying to unstuck it, but nothing's working.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just have to find another way.
Not entirely.
Was this a dead end?
Like, yeah, basically. This was one long hallway.
Oh boy, there's a draft in here, isn't there?
Sorry. But it was basically a dead end. Like, this was the hallway leading to the exit of the place.
If I tried to fire at the door and try and like break it apart, could I roll an intelligence check to see if a cave-in is most imminent?
You can make an investigation
There we
check.
go. I think it's a 15. Yeah, 15.
Depending on how much damage you do, it could cause a cave-in. If the building capsized onto this area where it's pushing it in, you destroying that door and destroying that debris right there would just push you further down the stairwell and further clog the stairwell, so instead of like opening it up.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't think we're pushing out of this one. Y'all don't have any magic or anything that you could use on
Oh
this?
yeah, do you have like magic, like something? You know, you said you needed your staff and stuff, so maybe this is the time to use it.
I'm a healer. can't.
Oh, Bubble, stop.
Language, miss. We can double back. Try to find another way.
I mean, we could go back to where we started and dig through it again. That's going to be a little harder than last time when we were fighting the Shadow.
If we dig through that again, there's a chance that entire sewer could come down on us.
There's no other pathways around here. I mean, you haven't went through all this, have you?
I haven't like looked at every nook and cranny, but yeah, I've been here. This is where I usually stay in my area, my room, and I only use it to go in and out of the sewers and to hide. But no, I haven't looked everywhere.
All right.
Then there's a chance.
And we start there. We find a cranny that you haven't looked at.
Great. Y'all go. And Elijah is just going to sit on the stairs. Very much so, just...
Alright.
Okay.
How about let's go back to your base area. Let's chill out there for a second. Me and Reginald and maybe you and Egos, we split up, see if we can find any exits. We start there.
Okay. All right. Fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. She begins walking, leading the... You can kind of see that people carrying the other two are pretty tired now. I mean, they've been carrying the unconscious body for what appears to be 30 minutes to an hour. That all of this has been happening. As you guys make it back to your room, you see Snips kind of talk to the rest of them as they kind of lay low. They kind of lay down on the mats, lay them down on like the bean bags and the clothes and stuff. And the other two rest there. All right, so where are we looking?
All right, so let's. So in this.
Which one's Egos?
No point to Egos.
Hey!
Wherever he is.
Egos! Get over here.
But he doesn't. He. Well, maybe you should go with Egos. That may be better.
As he kind of like peers, like not talking to Orm, but kind of like looking at, like next to Orm. He kind of like hears his name as he looks over. Yeah.
Well, he
Come
doesn't.
here.
He does not speak common.
Then what does he speak?
Undercommon?
What the heck is that?
It's a Drowish language.
And how is he gonna help us look?
He can help us look.
I mean, he's got eyes. He's got legs. He can walk around and help you.
Okay.
Maybe. Well, let's Snips. You go with me. Then Egos has had time with Reginald. He both of y'all can go together.
Okay. Freaky.
I'll kind of at that point walk down to Elijah. Are you gonna be good here?
He kind of nods. He don't really say anything. Other than he's going to say, I'm not going into any more rooms.
It's probably for the best.
Okay.
Well, how about you look over everybody? Make sure nothing goes wrong. If anybody needs help. I don't know how long this is gonna go. But
Where'd you get the Glock from?
You got the switch.
Sorry. My bad.
alright.
Who gave him a Glock?
I guess we'll just start looking for paths.
So where do you want to go specifically?
So, in this main area, are there any other arms that go out or like tunnels?
Yeah, there was the cross in the road.
Okay.
The other tunnel leading down a different path.
It's like a 4-way intersection, or is it just?
No, it's like a not a cross in the road. It's a fork in the road. That's what I said earlier.
Okay.
Where it's like one tunnel leading down, and there's two, and y'all took the right down this path.
Okay. Well,
Why don't we?
I mean, if there's not too many ways, we can all just go together. But
Yes. The four of us can just take the other fork.
it sounds good.
You don't want to look around here anymore.
Is there anywhere we haven't? I know there was other.
I mean,
There were other rooms.
I don't really go into those creepy rooms with the spider statue and the mural of the weird-looking woman.
What was that other one? What was that? The second one right there? What?
Go back. the mural of the woman, the shadow. I don't know. And there's like the pool. We passed by it, but I didn't stop.
Well, we can hit that room.
Yeah, we can
Just to
let's
see?
check out that first.
Fine.
I don't think there would be anything in the other room. But I guess it's worth a check.
And
The room with the spider.
if there are traps, I'm guessing that there's also maybe some hidden passages or secret. I'm just
There could be.
What is
Just tossing
this
out things
place?
I don't really know. I found it a couple years ago. I got locked up in a cell. And guess what? I was fiddling around with that wall over there, and then I figured out some sort of combination that led me down here. It's I don't know, I guess it's some sort of safe haven for people a long time ago. But when I first found this place, it was abandoned. So, it definitely has not been used since I've been using it. I usually use it to hide out, to stay here. Me and my people tend to do that. But we don't go that far. We only go from there. We barely even go up to the... We don't want to go to the police. We don't want to go to the guard's house. But we only use it to leave the mine. Or to leave the tunnels through the sewer. That's pretty much all we do. I told my friends not to go poking around because there are traps. Like we have seen already.
Yes. Well, if there's one secret passage, then there's bound to be another. I'm sure we could fiddle around with the bricks a little bit.
let's go look at this pool and mural or whatever you said though first.
Okay. Gosh, but it's creepy. Just to let you know. Okay. Got a lot of heebie-jeebies.
Right.
It'll be okay.
Alright, come on. She kind of leads y'all. As you, Elijah, watch as your friends leave the room. Leaving you in there with them. Or leaving you. You guys walk a little bit ways down away from the room that is Snips' room and make your way into what appears to be the bigger room. This room is a lot bigger than the other spider room. It's got a lot more mass to it, a lot more width. You don't see placemats around like in the spider's place, but you do see a lot of mossiness towards the back, almost like vines and leaves coming out of the walls and the dirt as they stretch almost to what appears to be the indent in the wall, as it appears to be some sort of empty pool. It's like a pool, but empty.
Checks out.
I need to stop doing that.
He's a master of description.
As it was once filled with something, there is absolutely nothing in it. It's been completely drained. as you look around, the room itself is pretty empty. No indentions in the wall, no like woodwork or stonework. Anywhere, it's just empty. You don't know if people have taken stuff out of here or if it's just... It had a very elegant archway into the room as well. It's a very pretty room. You see a bunch of those swirls on the wall. But the most notable figure is the thing right above the pool. You see what appears to be... Maybe I should draw it for you. Maybe that'll be better. You see what appears to be this figure. Almost like a blob in a way. All of this is black. As it's almost like a shadowy cloak in a way.
I can't spell.
What did you do?
Swap the A and the L on black.
And then you see a white face in the middle with two black eyes and what appears to be a red mouth, like lips.
Yeah.
It's very nicely painted, but it is very much decayed and withered away with the stone. As pieces are broken off, but its still image stays true. It's very pretty, very much more majestic than what I drew. As it's almost like a big shadow over the pool.
Does this ring any bells via either?
Roll.
Just general roll?
Yeah, general.
18.
Nice.
You know, people have made murals and they have had pools for all types of gods. This definitely looks like a deity. Some deity somebody worships. Because murals like this aren't designed only... They're only designed for deities, like especially this elegant in this area. And it looked to be similar to either commune with them or worship them, something like that, a place to be one with them. You don't like recognize it, especially with your background. You've never, where you're from, you've never seen this type, but it does give a female look to it. There's a very feminine look to it, but that's what you get from that one.
Okay.
I feel like it's staring at me wherever I go. Creepy.
Alright, well,
Well, I guess be on the lookout for tripwires and things of the like.
Okay. So, you know, looking around the room for tripwires.
Yeah. Tripwires, buttons,
So make
Pressure
investigation.
plates.
without touching
I
anything.
give myself guidance.
We have to touch that to realize that there's buttons.
Okay, yes.
Touchy.
You said,
14.
you said perception?
Investigation.
Gotcha. Ooh, that's a 20. Unnatural.
So, there's no traps in this room. As you thoroughly look through the room, you don't find any snips and like Ego's mindlessly following Reginald, just looking around.
No traps.
Alright.
Alright.
You see him, Reginald, as you're looking around, you do notice like Reginald's like Ego's is mindlessly looking around, like looking at things, not really helping, but just there. As he looks at the mural, he's like mesmerized by it. Anyway. As he stares at it for a little while and then tilts his head. And then he goes back to what you guys were doing as well. You don't find any buttons, any switches, anything like that, anything to press to open anything. So,
Is there anything in the pool?
as you look in the pool, what did you have 20?
20.
As you look in the pool, there's nothing really in the pool. Even sticking your hand far down the drain to see if there's any secret buttons, anything, nothing there. But you do notice that the pool has almost an old red tint to it.
That's not good. It's not good at all.
Like at certain spots,
Yeah.
there's red tint.
What?
There's a red tint. I farted. There's
Had a
certain red
process.
tints to it. So
Interesting. That's not great. Okay. All right. It
just like doo doo.
you know, gross.
No, don't. I'm kidding.
Get some.
Doesn't really have a
Hemorrhoids.
smell, if I'm honest.
No, don't lick it. Don't lick it.
I'm not gonna lick it.
Are you gonna lick that?
I'm not gonna.
I
Why?
dare you to.
The-
I double dog dare you to, actually.
I won't fall victim for a double dog. Yeah,
Shit,
not
I mean,
again.
What was that? What was the last one?
Sounds like a whimpering blink dog. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like a whimpering blink dog, like a loser.
We're stuck down here.
Okay.
Find a door.
All right. Okay. Well, there's nothing.
Find a door finder.
There's nothing in here. So
Alright.
let's. I guess we just go down the.
Well, we didn't look for the door. We looked for traps.
I said you didn't find any buttons.
Right.
You didn't
Yeah.
find
There weren't any
switches.
I
buttons
thought
or-
you were talking about like.
Yeah, stupid. Like you were licking the pool. Everybody else was licking the
What's happening?
He looks around with a red on his mouth.
What? I didn't do anything.
What happened?
This is funny.
Okay. Well, let's. I guess we go back
Yes.
down the hallway.
Okay.
See if there's.
I gotta get my
anything
charger real quick.
Okay. You're all right, boy.
So, you guys make your way, making your way down that pathway. You pass by the door. Elijah looks through. You see Elijah looking. You see Elijah doing whatever's Elijah doing. What is he?
He's just sitting there, probably rubbing his head, just trying to make sense of everything that has happened so far. If he sees them, he might give a little, but just a little finger wave. But if he sees egos, he's just gonna put his finger down and mad dog him again.
Oh my gosh.
You do see Egos, but Egos doesn't pay attention to you as he's just walking through.
He doesn't mind.
All right.
Were you doing that stealthily?
No.
Okay. Y'all begin to walk, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Elijah. As you are just sitting there after they walked by the room, you're just sitting there. Hey. You see, look to see Orem, kind of sitting a little farther away, but somewhat near you. I mean, the room is like a room, so.
Yes. Hello, Orm. How may I help you?
You got a problem with egos?
Oh, me? No. I'm just It's more of a. I don't really know if I should say. But we'll just say it's a mutual issue.
Mutual issue. Huh? Because every kid. Mutual issue, hey? Because every chance you get, I see you looking at him.
And every chance he gets, he runs away. Sorry, that was rude. I didn't mean to. I've been through a lot. We have all been through a lot, and I've never seen someone like me before. And the one time that I do try to talk to someone I've seen that's just like me, he's scared, he runs away, he wants nothing to do with me. Why is Egos in prison?
I don't know. Ever since I got there, he was there.
And how long have you been there? Before?
A couple months. Look. I mean, he can't understand you. You don't speak the same language, do you?
No.
Just because you're both the same,
Race?
doesn't mean he's automatically going to be comfortable around you. I mean, he doesn't know you. You're a stranger. And I see the way you've been looking at him, and it ain't been friendly. Look, I know a thing or two about people looking at you, and it ain't a nice looking. As he shows his tusks and how he looks. He's an orc.
Elijah just kind of smiles. He's like, yeah, no, I understand. It's just for... I'll let you in on a little secret. Before I came here, before I randomly woke up in a flaming city filled with shadows, I
Kind of seem pull back from that, confused, but still letting you speak.
It's crazy, I understand, but I lived with my brother alone in our little house off in the woods of some place I don't even remember the name. And he went to war. He left me this sword. And on it is this engraving of this flame. And he sticks out his hand, and the purple portal spawns, and he takes it out. He's like, this right here. As she kind of shows him, he's like, this sword has been in my family for generations upon generations upon generations. And one day, it randomly showed up at our doorstep after I'd not heard from my brother in months. That very same night, my house was raided and pillaged by a bunch of cloaked people who were trying to kill me, and they had that insignia on them as well. After I woke up, that was a long time ago, moving more close, the three of us recently have been kidnapped by those same group. But what's worse is, I've not told anyone this yet, so I took one look at Egos, and he has that brand behind his ear, that symbol. I cannot help but feel threatened. I cannot help but feel angry that this creature is walking around with that. And I don't know his story, and I frankly, I don't care. It's just I I need to have my eyes on him at all times. I don't trust him.
Look. Everything I've seen, you're more of a threat than he ever is. Alright? And calling him a creature ain't too kind, buddy. Maybe it'd do you some good to show some kindness in your life. How about that? Did you ever think maybe he's running from the same people? How he looks so scared at you every single time he sees your face.
Well, I'm not a part of them, so he has no reason to be scared of me.
Look. Just don't cause any trouble with him.
I'm not going to. And I've kept kindness high. I helped save him when he tried to get dragged to the depths. I just need to watch over him. I just need to have that sense of preparedness about myself. And nothing will come of it unless need be. I don't want to worry the other three with my trivial upbringing, so other two with my trivial upbringing, so I'm keeping it under wraps. Besides, like you said, I don't know anything about him other than he's got that. So I'm just keeping my cards close to my chest, and I've tried talking to him. I know he doesn't understand anything, but even me walking up with a smile, he just runs. Scared, it's like he's seen a ghost.
We don't know what old people are going through, Elijah. So.
Hey, and it might have come off as insincere earlier, but I really am sorry for what I did to you.
It's fine. You guys helped me not be dead, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, Reginald's amazing. I've never seen such a good-hearted soul.
Yeah.
And Thais is he's good too.
And then he kind of gets quiet a little bit as he kind of like dozes off to sleep.
Yeah, Elijah's just gonna sit there and dismiss the sword, and just watch the door. Just watch over everyone, make sure no one's trying anything funny.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so you two and Snips and Egos begin walking, and y'all are walking to the other hallway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, as you walk down this other crossroads, cutting off and going down there, it's a shorter hallway. You find some more rooms, those smaller rooms, those smaller bedrooms, and then you see a dead end as this shorter hallway comes to an end. Well, that's poop.
Do you want to try the door? Not door. You know what I mean.
The wall?
The wall.
Like before?
Well, I mean, how'd you figure that out?
I just was pressing stuff.
Alright, well.
You see her kind of start pressing the combination that she once did, and as soon as she presses the bricks, they don't glow up. Yeah, I don't think this is working. I don't think that.
Okay.
If anything, if there's another way out of here, maybe it's in one of these. I don't know. Maybe it's in one of the rooms, or maybe it's back the way we came, or somewhere.
We'll just double back until we find something, and if we don't find anything, then we'll meet back up with the others and figure out a plan from that.
There's got to be another way out of here, though. It can't just be
One secret passage.
we got one way through.
Okay. All right. So what are we doing? Are we looking around?
Let's go room to room.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I shall go room to room. Can y'all make an investigation?
Guidance.
This is just there. Vegas doesn't know what he's doing.
It's okay. You gotta get him out of the house.
10.
14.
Nothing. Does.
Ain't nothing here.
Where put the heck?
Where put the heck? You're on a roll tonight. Where put
English is good tonight.
Oh.
Where put
Oh, dang.
the heck?
So, you rolled a 14, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Snips, you go in a room with Egos and kind of looking around, being able to find stuff. Look through the other room, scurrying, pushing, looks pretty much similar. Go through the third room, looking through stuff. You look through one room at the end, and Snips looks through the other. You're unable to find something there. You go to the last room. As both of you are looking through, you're unable to find anything in the room. Kind of pushing through. Snips is like, oh, something has to be here. And then you notice what appears to be a brick almost out of the wall a little bit. Slightly. You just barely notice it.
So I'll go over to it and I'll see if I can if it's loose or
It's loose.
I'll just pull it out.
Snips kind of looks over it. What you got?
I don't know.
And inside, you see what appears to be this tiny button. Circular button.
Okay, well, hold your breath.
Wait, literally?
And then I'll push the button. Did it do anything?
I don't know if it. As you start feeling the tunnel, as you start, boom, boom, boom. As you start,
What's that spell?
as you start seeing the tunnel begin to shake almost a little bit, like you guys holding on, you and Egos coming out of the room to see the dead end that once was begins to.
Guys, what'd you do?
Press the button.
He pressed a button.
A good button. And just began walking towards the open hallway.
It stops. And the dust begins to settle.
Nice.
Yeah. In this place, we changed the music up a little bit.
A little bit more spooky. Oh, we got a raven here.
It's bobbling.
Welcome to my potion shop. My potion.
Hey.
No!
You fell right into my trap.
Elijah just
What?
spawns.
Gun.
So you walk through.
Oh, look through first. What do I see?
Yeah.
So roll a perception. Or both of you.
I mean, straight up, does it just look like more hallway first? Or is there something
roll a
more?
perception. Let's see what you see.
Alrighty. That's a 6. Ooh.
18.
Tasty.
So, yes, hallway.
Good.
But the tiling is different. As you look inside, this area is like almost white in a way. as the brick and tiles have been painted mostly white everywhere, a bright color.
Is it still like worn down?
Yeah, it's worn
Okay.
down. It's definitely worn down. It's dark in here. Nobody's in here. There's moss growing in places. The tiles are broken, stuff like that. But it's white. It's different compared to the gray stone you've been through.
Is there like some debris on the ground that I can throw?
Oh yeah.
And then I'll
A little pebble, a little rock.
cast light on like a little just like a little rock that I find and just kind of toss it
Okay.
into the hallway.
As you toss it in the hallway, it's a longer hallway. Lights up about 20 feet, and then 10, 40. As it lights up this hallway, you see the hallway gets bigger into what appears to be bigger hallways. Like it's expanding. The hallway's expanding. It's like going out and then going in, and you see something metallic down there.
Guys, I think I found something. I'll just kind of begin to kind of very slowly, carefully looking out for anything along the way as I make my way towards the metallic.
Roll a general perception or investigation. Oh, well, you can roll perception if you're looking out. Like making sure.
Good.
Nice.
Oh, Dad, anyway. So that's a 19.
Nice.
Looking out, there's no sign of like life here at all. No, you've noticed this like in another place too. Like there's no rats or anything. Nothing's getting into this place. There's no bugs, no spiders, nothing. And as you go farther down the hallway, as it expands a little bit, you see more and more rooms expanding all over the other side of the walls. But you get closer to the metallic. As you get closer and closer, you see it's a cell. Looking inside, you see what appears to be rusted. Some of it's still metal, but most of it's rusted. Bars of a cell, a very white cell room, with what appears to be broken chains off of the wall, scattered across the ground, rusted. And then as you look farther down, another cell, and another cell, and another cell, and another cell, going from wall to wall, all the way down.
What do you see?
I don't really want to say. It's cells.
Like,
Old jail cells.
oh,
I assume you meant jail cells.
It could be.
Just a cell.
Yeah, just a cell. Something to lock something up.
Something still doesn't feel quite right. Chains are broken, but I'm sure whatever broke out of them is long gone. But still. What was that?
You feel a pebble fall.
My rock gets kicked back to me. Okay,
hello.
close the, get the
Let's go
button.
back.
We're leaving.
well, we only got one way forward now, so
That's what I'm afraid of. I guess we gotta go get the others.
Okay.
sounds good. We'll go back.
Kind of keep it
Keep
close
an eye
eye.
behind.
As you're looking behind.
Watch my 6.
So you're able to go back.
6.
6.
You're able to go all the way back to the room to find the rest of your compatriots just sitting on the ground, resting.
Okay, well, we've got another passageway.
Okay.
I don't know where it leads.
There seem to be cells.
Like,
Yes.
like prisoner cells are like
Something along those lines.
like
The chains are broken.
were they?
So, maybe a little something bigger. But,
Whatever one's here is long gone. I'm sure.
There's nothing here. So
Would I have gained the benefits of a short rest?
Now they were only gone for like 20
That's
minutes.
short. No.
Short.
no,
You're right.
It was a
you son of
short
guy.
rest, but it wasn't a short rest.
Darn. Well, I tried.
it's okay.
Just everyone keep an eye out on one another.
yeah, we really don't have another way right now. So this is all we have.
Okay.
Elijah's gonna walk over to one of the weary people that was holding the bodies, and just kind of be like, "Hey, do you want me to carry them for a few? Like, I know you've carried them a good bit.
Can you carry?
I mean, I have arms.
I mean, you have very skinny arms, so like nothing is there.
Well,
Like it is like I'm looking at the skeleton right
well,
now.
okay. Well,
You sure you want to carry them? They are very heavy.
I said I could try. Sorry, I'll try.
Go ahead. Okay. Roll athletics.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 22.
Okay. You are able to pick up the.
I just completely lied. I just completely lied. I was looking at the 19 on the side. What is 9
It's a
plus
9.
12? About 10
I was
off.
about to say that
Holy-
is one mighty modifier.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's try that one more time.
12.
That's gonna be a 12.
You try to pick her up, but she is very heavy and you're not very strong right now. You're struggling to hold, you're able to hold her, but you're struggling a little bit.
You know what? Maybe I'll just give it back to you. And I'm just gonna like.
Okay, skeleton, that is okay.
Thank you, meat man.
What the freak?
And he's gonna be like, "Whoop, I tried," and just walk away and be like, "All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Lead the way."
All right, you want to lead the way as she pushes
Oh.
you.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay, I'll stay close by just in case. Just for you.
Start walking.
So, you guys begin walking down the hallway, down the long hallway, and then you make it to the opening, to where the white tiling is. You remember the description and everything, right? Too bad.
I remember it was a bunch of jail cells with white tile everywhere, and there was
Yeah.
chains broken and stuff else.
Yes.
Okay.
That's basically it.
So as
Cool.
y'all begin walking through, you begin walking down. Y'all make a general perception.
Guidance.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh, natural 20!
Are you serious? That's crazy.
So that's a
What
21.
did y'all get? What did you get?
5.
Sorry, we
So wait,
took all your
so-
mine's a 23.
Mine's a 21.
You first, Theory.
Okay.
You guys all staying kind of close, but separate. You're peering through everything, checking out everything as you go through the hallway. It's almost like curving in a way. As you look through, all of you can pretty much see this. You look through the other doorways that aren't the cells, and you can see what appears to be more laboratories in a way. Labs. You see steel tables that are rusted and broken. You two see what appears to be some sort of red and black scattered on the ground around the tables and on the tables. Kind of like just peering through as you continue to walk. As you go from room to room, there are tons of these labs. And then you get to a crossroad where you can turn right or you can keep going straight down. And as you look down the right, you see more labs. And as you look down here, you see more cells, kind of.
Is there a definitive dead end on each one?
You don't know.
Guess we
Okay,
can
so it
find
just
out.
keeps going.
They were,
Like, you can't see one right now.
they were definitely
Something.
testing something here.
Yeah.
At this point, you two, because you rolled a natural 20, and both of you rolled a natural 20, you kind of look through the cells. You've seen some interesting stuff. Most cells have those chains. Most were attached to the wall. The chains were attached. Some chains have been broken off. Some completely destroyed. Some still intact, but rusted completely. But you notice interesting stuff in the cells. That black and red scattered in certain places. You see claw marks in the walls and in the floors in some of the cells. You see completely blackened cells that looks almost to be an explosion of some kind. You see a cell that almost looks like it's encaved in on itself. On the bottom, like there's a big hole in the bottom, like a dirt bottom. And just a bunch of this weird crap.
When you say a bunch of red and black on the ground, do you mean just like liquid? Do you mean like
It's something that stained the ground.
Yeah,
It's
like
not-
dried.
It's
Okay,
not,
okay.
it's not like
Gotcha.
a liquid anymore.
Yeah,
If it
gotcha.
was, it's dried completely.
Yeah.
Understood.
Okay.
So where should we go?
Guess we just try and see which one. Elijah, would you like to choose which one?
You said there's just two paths.
Yeah.
Well, the last time I chose something, I got trapped. So maybe the left.
So what? The
So down where there's more cells, or down where the laboratory, the more labs.
More cells.
Okay.
good
Okay.
idea. Okay.
Alright, so
We'll
you
all go down there.
walking. Can all of you make a wisdom or intelligence saving throw?
Ooh.
I don't think so.
Do
I
wisdom.
don't think I will.
Can I do charisma?
No.
You said whiz or intelligence? Nice.
Wisdom or intelligence? Yes.
5.
What did you get?
1. Okay.
I mean, I got 22.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It's a 1.
Plus what?
It's a 1. 4 total.
Okay, that's not bad.
So all of you continue to walk.
Oh no, brother, I'm scared. You're a little late for Halloween.
Speaking of late for Halloween.
Do I see now, like the red and black everywhere as we're walking?
Yeah. Elijah kind of pointed it out.
Okay.
Um, Elijah kind of pointed it out a little bit to where it is. What did you want to do?
I'm going to just kind of investigate each cell as we're walking.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Guys, where's my D4? Let's hit. Ah,
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Was that a one?
That's
Yeah,
another
it's
natural
another.
one.
Oh,
You guys
God.
just gotta
Really?
get him out. You just gotta.
Two back to back.
Investigating the cells, you're unable to find anything super interesting. The same weird occurrences that Elijah and like Dario pointed out,
Yeah.
but nothing like super significant. As it's these look like cells keeping something captive, but they all have something different in common, or they're all like different. Something different happened in each cell. There wasn't like a common theme.
Okay. I'll just go with you. I'll go into. Well, how many are there? Do we know? Like,
There's a lot.
they're just rolling down.
Yeah,
Then I'll just go to the next one, after, or passing by you, and that one, and you just kind of looking around. I'll just go to the next one and see like what's different about that.
Okay, roll investigation.
12.
The room you go in, you do notice there have been scratches on the wall, like completely broken bricks and tiles. And you do see what appears to be some sort of orange fur on the ground. Like tiny, like barely, like almost decaying a little bit fur.
Yeah.
It's still staying there, but orange fur. Like indented in the walls that was
Yeah.
scratched in.
What's that?
I'll go over to the fur and just pick it off. I probably don't have any like, I don't have anything to like help with this, but like, does it feel like or like smell like anything particular?
Roll an intelligence.
Yeah, that's a 1.
It's just fur. It's dusty, dirty.
Okay.
Did y'all both just roll?
Yeah.
3 natural ones in a row?
To investigate. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'll go back outside. Okay, so there's something definitely here. That's nothing. Nothing normal right there.
Don't recognize fur.
Roll intelligence.
Come on. You can redeem yourself. This is it. This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Just general intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay, well it's not much better,
Okay, that's okay.
but
At least it's not.
okay. Well, it's a 5.
No, you're unable to determine the fur. It does look to be decaying a little bit, so, but you're not able to determine like specific characteristics of the fur.
Okay.
Maybe it's best we just keep moving.
Yeah, come on, let's
Yeah.
go.
Okay. We'll just keep a lookout for anything. So whatever this is, it took a beating, or beat this place.
And it would have been years ago, so surely. Right. Surely.
Yeah. Elijah just kind of look back at everyone else behind him. And if he meets his eyes with like egos, he's just gonna smile. Just like a nice. And same with Orem. We'll just give him a little smile, just make sure everything's.
Orem does smile as Orem, he gives like a little half smile. Egos kind of looks at you. He doesn't look mad at you, and then he just like looks at you, sees you smile, and then kind of like looks almost like a child in a way. But Orem does do like the half like smile, like he's still like curious what's going on here.
Yeah.
And he's still like half smile. Look, wait, I think there's something down here. Come on, guys. As Snip starts like leading the way.
She's gonna get killed.
As she's running down the hall, you all follow. Orem, Egos, you guys all follow. As you get to this, what appears to be a door. Actually, make a perception throw, Elijah. 13. You do notice, like, after you smiled at Egos, you do notice Ego pays a great deal of attention to the cells. Like, how he's looking inside and almost, like, grips Orem's arm. Like, like almost like a child still, like almost like they're scared of what's inside, and like they're eyeing the cells, and then they look back to you, and then they look back to the cells. But getting up this way, you see Snips lead the way, and the rest of the group follows as she grabs something off the wall, which appears to be a torch, and she gets the thing lighting up the whole area. There is a big, not a huge wooden door, probably that size of door, but it's a round door.
For viewers at home, that's just a door-sized door.
Yeah, door-sized door. A door-sized door with a little bit of what appears to be stone staircase leading up to the door. As she looks on it, I think this is the way out. This has to be.
Well, let's not rush headstrong.
Okay. Okay, we need to figure out how to open the door.
The handle.
There's no handle.
Oh, that part was not described to me.
As you say the handle, like confidently walking up to the door, you realize there is no handle.
I got one of these. The handle.
There is nothing there. As make a general. Actually, what's your passive perception? 13. You notice this. You see the door has a bunch of what appears to be some sort of ruins, either ruins or some scribbly dialect all throughout the door. And it's everywhere. As on this wooden door, you don't see any like general like first handles to pull, anything like that, like big buttons to press yet.
There's some runes described in the door frame. No handle.
Okay.
Any ideas?
As you look behind you, Reginald and Therio are gone. Completely. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Wowzers.
That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Freaking door-sized doors. I hate those. They're my least favorite.
Thank you guys for listening to us. Thank you for being here with us. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, if you want more TPK news, make sure to follow us on tpk.dnd or at tpkdnd podcast on Instagram and X.
I'm gone. I'm not here.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
And make sure to go follow us on those pages, and make sure to check our stream out next Sunday. We should be posting again next Sunday. If we don't, I will let you know on Instagram or X. So, yeah, thank you for listening to us. Does anybody else have anything to say?
Tune in next week
I just saw that.
for more torture.
Tune in next
of
week.
Elijah.
Keep sharing.
Yeah, keep sharing our podcast, please. We want people to listen to us. So, yeah.
If y'all get the song to #1 on Spotify and Apple Music's charts within the hour, I'll buy every single viewer a brand new home.
Well, you heard that first, viewers.
You hear
He
that?
is a man of his word.
And he will buy you that house. So,
That's
he
a
will.
promise.
please listen to us. Please share us with your friends. So, yeah. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye bye.